I'm gonna topsy-turvy your Azumarill and get rid of your +6 and make that a -6. We're outspeeding. We're landing the topsy-turvy. +6 belly drum? Nah, -6 belly drum. Let me see this liquidation damage. -6. -6 Azumarill. When have you seen that in your life, baby? What's going on, guys? Cisco here, back with some more VGC double battles. And today we are turning everything upside down, doing the absolute opposite. We've got Contrary Malamar here to disrupt everything and giving that contrary onto Tauros at times and making both of these defensive and offensive beasts. All right, so starting with Malamar here, it's got Contrary, like we said, which allows stat changes to have the opposite effect. So for example, if we go for superpower, it usually drops our attack and defense by 1 stage each. But if a Pokemon with Contrary use superpower, it will instead give it a +1 in both attack and defense. And we also have skill swap to give Contrary onto our Blaze Tauros, Cycle Cut for some nice stab damage, and Topsy-Turvy for the Hydreigon, but we'll get more into that later. So Malamar here will be able to serve as either a supportive Pokemon or a potential sweeper, go for some for a couple superpowers and raise our attack stat to infinity and just do a ton of damage. Now, we mentioned that skill swap is for our Blaze Tauros because we're looking to give it Contrary. Tauros already has a really good defensive stat, and with Intimidate, lowering physical attackers by 1 stage, and it has the Assault Vest as its item to boost its special defense by 1.5, meaning it's a pretty tanky mon. But we're going to further boost both of its defenses with Close Combat, after it's been given Contrary. So instead of that -1 in defense and special defense from Close Combat, it'll be receiving a +1 onto each. At the same time, we have Tinkaton here with Baby Doll Eyes, which will normally drop Tauros' attack stat by 1, but if it has Contrary, it will get a +1 instead. So we can boost its attack and defense and make this thing an absolute tank. It's also got Wild Charge, Raging Bull, and Iron Head. Next up is going to be the Hydreigon, who we said we have Topsy-Turvy for. Now, we can do the same strat of giving Hydreigon Contrary and boost its special attack with Draco Meteor, but we actually don't have to do that. We can go for Draco Meteor with Hydreigon, get that -2 stat drop on special attack, and Topsy-Turvy will allow us to flip that stat change, meaning that instead of the -2, it'll be a +2 in special attack. And we could even go for Topsy-Turvys onto the opposing side if they have something like a Nasty Plot and make that +2 into a -2. And then we've got some support for our squad. We have Wim with Tailwind, and we have Fake Tears into... Well, we have Fake Tears, and we can Fake Tear into our own Contrary Pokemon and give it a +2 in special defense. And then we've got the Milotic to help cover for our ground and fire weaknesses. And finally, Tinkaton to provide some fake out support, knock off items, give us speed control with Thunder Wave, and raise our Tauros attack stat if we give it Contrary. So a very fun and gimmicky squad for sure, but we'll see if we can get it to work. Now, one last thing before we get started into these battles. As of yesterday, I've decided to go and up the quality of our thumbnails and make them more eye-catching, and that is all with the help of my sister who loves drawing. So check her stuff out. She has an IG page dedicated to all of her artwork and drawings, so definitely go check her out. Her IG page will be in the description below. Support her page because she truly has a gift, and let her know that I sent you guys there. It'd mean a lot to both of us. Oh, and also join the Discord. Link is in the description. Let's make an amazing and fun community together. But guys, if you find yourself enjoying this video, please feel free to leave a like down below and subscribe if you're new to the channel. Or if you're a returning viewer and not joined the content so far, come on, just hit that sub button. It really helps me out and I really appreciate it. But now, let's get rolling with this Contrary Malamar and Blaze Tauros team and try to get some dubs. All right, we've got a battle against Raybon, and they've got a nice little ice team, snow team, with the Alola Ninetales, Como-O, Rage Powder Sinistcha, Incineroar, and Slush Rush to Titan. Okay, so they're looking to go for some redirection with Sinistcha. Maybe go for that Clangorous Soul and Clanging Scales with Como-O. I could just go Malamar and Wim here. I do like Malamar. And then a lot of these Pokemon are special attacking, so giving the Fake Tears onto Malamar could be pretty good. And we're gonna go into Tauros just in case we see that we might die out here. Tauros can do really well against most of these Pokemon with close combat, so we might look to even Contrary onto the Tauros, skill swap it onto Tauros. Don't mind that. And last but not least, I think we go Tinkaton. Some good fake out support, some good knockoff, get some T-Waves going. Could go Milotic, but nah, let's go Tinkaton. Let's go Tinkaton. So realistically, our only Pokemon that will do a ton of damage here is going to be Tauros. In order for Malamar to start doing damage, it's going to have to boost itself up with some superpowers, but it's going to be tanky enough to a point where it'll survive multiple hits with Fake Tears and after a couple superpowers. but we'll see. It's gonna be instant and Como. Oh, all right, lovely. That's not bad. It's not bad at all. So I'm just gonna go for the simple, obvious. Wait, was this thing not Intimidate? This Incineroar's Blaze? No shot, it's Blaze. Yeah, it's Blaze because there's no Intimidate came out. So we're just gonna go for superpower here. And we're gonna go for go Tailwind, or I go Moonblast here? Let's go Tailwind. Let's get Tailwind up. They might just be faking out my Malamar here. All right, no fake out. I have zero idea what they're going for here. Superpower is gonna come through though. Do a decent chunk onto the Incineroar. Gonna get a nice little attack and defensive boost, baby. Let's go. Oh, Iron Defense. All right, looks like I'm encoring someone onto Iron Defense. Thank you very much. And they're gonna go Flare Blitz. That's fine. Focus Sash, baby. Let's go. So we got Tailwind off. Oh, you burn me. You burn me. Oh, come on. That's ridiculous. That is absurd. Do I just go Tinkerton here? I'm gonna go Tinkerton here, I think. Go Tinkerton. I'm gonna fake out the Como O. And maybe rip a Psycho Cut into it. Or I could just superpower the Incineroar and get rid of that. You know what? Let's go with Topsy-Turvy here. Let's go Topsy-Turvy. Make that +2 in defense into a -2 in defense. And let's just fake out the... Let's not fake out anyone. Let's go for Baby Doll Eyes here. Or do we fake out? Let's fake out someone. Let's fake out the Incineroar. Why not? Let's fake out the Incineroar so that it can go for a Flare Blitz into my Tinkerton. We're gonna Topsy-Turvy, baby. Get that +2 in defense into a -2 in defense. Beautiful stuff right there. And Body Pressure do no damage. Oh, let's go, baby. Huge play right there. That is a fantastic play. All right, lovely. So now I can just go... I can go for Psycho Cut into Como. It's -2 on defense. Yeah, and then... Do I stay in with Tinkerton, go for Baby Doll Eyes, or do I go Knockoff into the Incineroar? I don't think Knockoff is enough damage. I'm just gonna go Baby Doll Eyes. Yeah, let's go Baby Doll Eyes. Let's boost our Malamar's attack. Get that thing to... Wait, oh. What just happened? Oh, it's only if you use... Oh, I messed that up bad. Oh, so scratch that. Wow. Hold up. Baby Doll Eyes is not the play then. So I'm guessing it has to be... I'm so confused. Why would Baby Doll Eyes not work? On contrary. I am so confused. Why did Baby Doll Eyes not work there? Alright, we can still win this game out. We're gonna come out with Tauros. I'm just baffled here. They have Ninetales. And get a nice little Intimidate off. That thing is -2 on defense, so I'm just gonna go for... I'm gonna go for a skill swap here. And rip a CC. Now, let me not go for CC yet. Let me go with the Raging Bull. Como's gonna protect anyways. Beautiful. Let's go. Huge. So now I can start going for some CCs, boost my Taros's defenses with close combat, and look to just win this game. Ninetales is gonna take a bunch of damage, and skill swap is gonna come out to my Taros. Taros is gonna have the Constrain now, and Malamar with the Intimidate, lowering Komo's attack severely. And they set up Aurora Veil. Aurora Veil is not gonna help you out, baby. Let's go. So we got the strat to work first game, but we messed up with Baby Doll Eye.
Maxie.
Baby Doll Eyes really kind of screwed up my Malamar KO on Como there. Tailwind's gonna end. I'm just gonna Cycle Cut here, and I'm gonna go CC into the Como here. Dazzling Gleam is gonna come out here. Gonna do quite a bit of damage, to be honest. But CC should finish off the Como here. Beautiful. We get the crit. I don't think the crit mattered. But look at that. Defense and special defense boosted, baby. We are ready to be an absolute tank and do a ton of damage. And Cycle Cut is gonna pick up the KO on Ninetales. Beautiful, baby. Let's go. And now it becomes a 2v1 versus probably Titan here. Should be Slush Rush Titan. And there's just going to be a Sinister, so that's going to be GG's. That is going to be GG's. Gonna go for Cycle Cut. Gonna go for a Raging Bull. And that's going to be game, baby. Oh, they stay in two. So here comes the Raging Bull. Breaking through screens. Actually, I forgot about that. Raging Bull breaks through screens. That's actually huge. But hey, we got the strat to work game one. We messed up with the... Machigotchi's gonna come out here. It's gonna do very little damage. Yep, very little damage. Gonna get some good HP back. But this is gonna be... This is done. It's done. Now, I gotta figure out the actual... Maxi! I gotta figure out the actual, Baby Doll Eyes. Why didn't it work there? But, hey. Raging Bull. Oh, they're gonna Terraslice. Into what typing? It's a Ghost. Ah, it's still fine. Raging Bull is a Fire type move. Not a normal type. And that should be G. Oh no, it's not GG's yet. Cycle Cut, please. There we go. Now it's GG's, baby. Let's go. The contrary strat worked. We failed with the Baby Doll Eyes, but hey, we still got the dub regardless. GG's. Well, I realized I wasn't recording, but this is the game so far. They're gonna Terraslice the Amoonguss into the Ghost typing. Okay, that's fine. I wasn't recording. Wow, that sucks. I thought I clicked record. I guess I didn't. They're gonna go for the Rage Powder, but we're not gonna be redirected here with the Whimsicott. And we're just gonna Encore the Annihilate Punch to protect. Beautiful. So long story short, they laid off Incineroar and Annihilate, went for Fake Out into the Whimsicott, and broke up with the Annihilate. We went for Superpower into the Incineroar, did some pretty good damage, and then they actually swapped out the Incineroar and protected the Annihilate while we tried to Encore the Annihilate onto Bulk Up and went for another Superpower into the Amoonguss. Took some Rocky Helmet damage, and now that was that last turn that we just played right there, that we Encore the Annihilate into Protect, and we Cycle Cut into the Amoonguss. That's Terraslice into Ghost. I think you're all caught up. Now, I could Topsy-Turvy into the Annihilate, but there's no point. Let's go Cycle Cut into the Amoonguss here and start ripping some Moonblast. Yeah, let's go. Let's do it. So all you missed was 2 turns. You guys saw the 3rd turn right there. This Cycle Cut, if they swap... Okay, they're gonna swap the Annihilate. That's fine. Probably Incineroar. Oh no, Mousehold. Okay. Mousehold is gonna come in. Ooh, so the Cycle Cut is gonna get resisted here. But we are gonna get another attack boost here with the Intimidate, which I do not mind. Now they will want to go for Pop Bomb here. Psycho is going to be negated. I am +2 on defense here. My Malamar should be able to survive. Look at those stats. +4 attack, +2 defense. Malamar should be able to survive any potential... any pop-on, I think. Our Tailwind's up, actually. So let's set up our Tailwind. Let's go Superpower, and let's get off Tailwind. Gonna withdraw the Incineroar. That might be into... it's into Annihilate. Huge. They try to catch a Superpower on that slot, but we're gonna go for the Tailwind, outspeed the Mousehold, go for a Superpower into the Mousehold, and that should be bye-bye, little mouse. Here comes Superpower. Gonna get rid of that Mousehold. We're +4, baby. Critical hit, not needed for sure. And Malamar's gonna go +5 attack, +3 defense, baby. Oh, I hate that we didn't record the first half of the game. But you're gonna see Malamar pick up all the KOs right here. Gonna come back into Amoonguss. Start off with some Psycho Cuts here. Psycho Cut and Moonblast. Psycho Cut will get rid of the Amoonguss, and then Moonblast will do some decent damage onto the Annihilate here. And that should be GG's. You're withdrawing Amoonguss again? Giving me +5 and +6 in attack now. I am +6 attack with Malamar right now. Moonblast is going to come onto Annihilate. Do decent damage. Oh, we give a Defiant boost. Of course we give it Defiant boost. Are you going Drain Punch? Psycho Cut is going to be resisted, immune by the Incineroar. And they're going to go Rage Fist, which we should be able to survive here. Resisted. No problem. Let's go. That's huge. They might just fake me out here. They have no step. Oh, they have +2 in attack. All right, we're gonna go topsy-turvy, baby. Topsy-turvy onto the Annihilate. Get rid of that Defiant boost. Thank you very much. We do not want that. And then I'm gonna go just another Moonblast here, or another Moonblast into this guy. That's fine. Oh, they're gonna fake out the Malamar. Moonblast is gonna come in again, do even more damage. We got a crit. No special attack drop again, please. Beautiful. We're gonna flinch, and they're gonna go for a Rage Fist into Whim. Okay, it's not bad. Whim's gonna die out. What's the speed looking like here? Malamar is the fastest with Tailwind right now. Yeah, we're all faster right here. Going to Tauros here. Let's play it smart. They're gonna go +3 now. I know we gave it Defiant boost. Don't worry, I know. We have Tailwind up still, right? Yeah, we have last turn of Tailwind. They could protect here. They could very well protect. But I'm just gonna go topsy-turvy into the Annihilate. Outspeed that thing. And do I want to go CC into the Incineroar here? Or do we think they swap into Amoonguss here? They could be looking to swap into Amoonguss. They might swap into Amoonguss. Huge call, baby. Huge call right there. So we're going to do a nice little Raging Bull action into the Amoonguss. Not going to pick up a KO because this thing is pretty much back to full HP. And now he's going to protect. All right, that kind of sucks. Raging Bull is going to connect. Do decent damage. Nothing crazy. And we're going to take some Rocky Helmet. Topsy-turvy is going to get blocked. Now they're just gonna Rage Powder me. Tailwind is up. I think I terrestrialize poison here. Yeah, I definitely terrestrialize poison. They might go into a Drain Punch. Go Cycle Cut into... who's fastest here? Tauros is definitely the fastest one here. Let's go for this. We'll go for this. We'll terrestrialize into poison here. They are going to click the Rage Powder, which kind of sucks, but we'll be able to see the speed tiers here between Malamar and Annihilate. Because this Annihilate is really slow. Has no investment into speed, I believe. Yeah, there's a Rage Powder. Raging Bull is going to connect onto the Amoonguss. Do pretty decent damage. Nothing crazy. I'm going to take some Rocky Helmet Chip and Drain Punch into the Tauros. No shot. And we're not able to outspeed there. That kind of sucks. Cycle Cut will get rid of the Amoonguss. So now it's going to be a 2v2 with Annihilate Incineroar versus my Malamar and Tinkaton. All right, Malamar is looking to be really healthy here. Now, I don't think. Okay. We have to go Fake Out. Our attack is through the roof. We're +6 already. I have to go Fake Out. What is Tinkaton's speed here? I know we're not the fastest. Oh, but I can't get Faked Out actually, so. $114. I think you're pretty fast too, by the way. So I'm just gonna go Cycle Cut into the Annihilate and Fake Out into Incineroar here. I think we should be able to outspeed this Incineroar. 114 speed, we're faster than Incineroar. Yep, beautiful. We get the Fake Out off. We're gonna be able to get our own attack off with Malamar now. All we need to do is survive this. Oh, they go Drain Punch and Tinkaton. That's fine. We survived that, baby. Let's go. That's gonna be GG's. Malamar is gonna stay the whole game and pick up all the KOs because Cycle Cut is gonna come through on the Annihilate, pick up the one-hit KO. Even this thing was. We got the crit too, baby. We got the crit. Well, +6 Cycle Cut. Annihilate is not surviving that, baby. And now it becomes a 2v1. Tinkaton versus Malamar. Malamar has a +6 superpower waiting for the Incineroar. But before anything, let's look at Malamar's stats here. +6 attack, +3 defense. I hate that I missed out on the first half of the game. I didn't record it, but it doesn't matter. We're picking up the dub. Battle's gonna be canceled, and that's gonna be GG's, baby. All right, we got a battle against his ham. I was gonna say his ham. His ham. It's gonna be Incineroar, Charizard, Whimsicott, Amoonguss, Azumarill, and Rillaboom. Now Malamar looks really good here. So does Tauros with the fast coverage of moves that it has. Who do I want to lead though? Do I just go Malamar, Whimsicott? Malamar, Whimsicott does not look bad whatsoever. Matchup Tailwind. Get my contrary boost going with Malamar. I think I love it. We're going to go Tauros in the back. And I'm going to finish the game off with maybe Hydreigon here. I think Hydreigon can just do a ton of damage here. Yeah, we'll bring in Hydreigon. Hydreigon is going to be pressured by the Moonblast and the Play Rough from... Well, the Moonblast from Whimsicott and Play Rough from Azumarill. But if we terrestrialize into poison, we can get around those things. So I'm not really too worried. Are we Poison Terra or Steel Terra? I think we're Poison Terra. I think we're Poison Terra on the Hydreigon. But his hand is going to run out of time. If it's Rillaboom and Whimsicott, they ran out of time here. But it don't matter. We're going to wreck them right now. We're going to wreck them with Contrary right now. So I could look to get to a point where Contrary, where my Malamar is beefed up enough to pass on Contrary to Tauros and get going from there. And I guess it did run out of time. Rillaboom and Azumarill. Fair enough. I think I like Poison Terra here on Malamar. It avoids the play rough damage, which would be super effective to us. It allows us to go for Fake Tears into Malamar. So I think I just like it here. Overall, we're gonna go Superpower into the Rillaboom. And just start to Fake Tears this thing. Just start to boost up my Malamar. Get this thing to be nice and beefy, nice and tanky, so that I can skill swap the Contrary onto my Tauros, and we can just get ripping from there. So we're gonna go to the Poison typing. The only thing that is scary about skill swapping the Contrary onto Tauros is that we cannot go for... I'm just gonna fake me out. All right, that's fine. We can't go for superpowers after that. After we get rid of our Contrary, we can't go for superpowers. That's all I can tell you. So we're gonna get +1 in attack and defense. They're gonna Belly Drum. Interesting. Very interesting. Belly Drum Azumarill. I'm just gonna... I'm gonna Topsy-Turvy your Azumarill and get rid of your +6 and make that a -6. Please. I'm not gonna Encore. I'm just gonna Tailwind, look to outspeed, and ruin this Azumarill's life. Come on, let's outspeed, baby. Let's set up the Tailwind, outspeed, and make that +6 into a -6. Oh my goodness, if we pull this off, I am gonna be so happy. Please. Topsy-Turvy was the best decision I made on this Malamar moveset. I was like iffy on putting Topsy-Turvy on it. I'm like, is it really gonna have that much value? Yes, it is. A lot of Pokemon now in this regulation are going to be looking to boost their stats with either Storzans, Nasty Plot, Belly Drum. Topsy-Turvying those things back to a minus is going to be absurd and annoying. And they're going to Terrasilize here. That's fine. Topsy-Turvy is going to work on no matter what type you are. Going to be a Azumarill into the water typing. Now, they might be going for Liquidation. Or they're going to be going for Aqua Jet. They're going for Liquidation, baby. We're going to get Tailwind off. We should be able to outspeed now. We're outspeeding. We're landing the Topsy-Turvy. +6 Belly Drum? Nah, -6 Belly Drum. U-Turn's going to come into the Malamar, do no damage. We're +1 already. I want to see that Azumarill stats. I want to see those stats right now, baby. Please. Gonna be the Amoonguss. They're gonna Rage Powder away everything. That's fine. Let me see this liquidation damage. -6. -6 Azumarill. When have you seen that in your life, baby? Oh my goodness, that is hilarious. I want to see these stats for myself. I don't believe it. That is such a big brain play right there. -6 Azumarill, not doing any type of damage. We could continue to boost ourselves up here, or we could just go Psycho Cut into the Amoonguss and get rid of it. Do you have any special attackers? You could have the Charizard. So I don't know if going into Fake Tears really even makes sense here. I think maybe just going for some damage makes sense. Let's go Fake Tears. Let's get my Malamar +2. Let's get +2 special defense. Beautiful. +2 on our special defense. Psycho Cut is going to come onto Amoonguss, do a good amount of damage. Only at +1 too. And they're going to go Belly Drum again. So they're going +12 right there. Oh, they're going to Spore me, right? Oh, they're going to Pollen Puff. Fair enough. So they just went from -6 to +12. What are we playing? I could do it again, but they might just... They're actually just gonna Rage Powder here, right? So let's go Psycho Cut into the Amoonguss and Encore the Azumarill into Belly Drum. Rage Powder is going to be ignored by the Whimsicott. We can just Encore the Azumarill into Belly Drum. They haven't seen Encore on my Whimsicott yet. And then we can pick up the KO on the Amoonguss and avoid all redirection from Rage Powder. Now, I don't think Aqua Jet can do enough damage. We're sitting at +1 defense. Aqua Jet shouldn't be able to do enough damage here. Here comes the Rage Powder. Whimsicott is going to ignore that. Thank you very much. We're looking to get to that little rabbit, water rabbit, but he's going to be encored to do Belly Drum. So he's going to smack that belly. He's going to fail. I'm sorry, man. It's that, you know, Belly Drum looks too scary. Bye-bye, Amoonguss. Thank you for your redirection. No one really wanted it. Oh, now you get the crit, don't you? Now we get the crit. So this Azumarill still looks pretty healthy. A little concerning. I could go for the Topsy-Turvy. But they might just look to swap here. I don't see why they would stay in. Unless they get rid of my Whimsicott. That's really the only way. If they get rid of my Whimsicott, they can stay with Azumarill and let that thing to go for continuous Belly Drums. But I don't know if they're going to do that. Let's just go Superpower into Rillaboom. I could swap into Tauros here. Hold on, how many more turns of... You have 2 turns of Encore. You'll have 1 turn after this. Let's swap into Tauros here. Let's skill swap the Contrary onto my Tauros if they don't fake out my Malamar. They could just be faking out Whimsicott here. Intimidate's gonna come through. Put the Azumarill to +5 only. And they're gonna fake out my Malamar. Okay, that's kind of tough. That's a little tough. Oh, Belly Drum's gonna work this time? Oh yeah, because now they're only at +5. Now they have to maximize their attack. Alright, cool. So now we can actually even pick up the KO on Azumarill here. It is looking to be pretty healthy. We need this KO though. Tailwind is up. Grassy Terrain's gonna disappear. Yeah, I mean... Should I go Superpower? Or do I go Psycho Cut and look for a crit? I think I'm gonna go Psycho Cut and Wild Charge here. I have to double down into the Azumarill. I gotta forget about the Contrary on Tauros right now. I need to just get rid of this Azumarill, because this Azumarill finishes an Encore. It's gonna do massive amount of damage here. So we gotta look to eliminate it. There's no way they can stop me right now from double targeting this Azumarill unless they swap out. Here comes the Wild Charge onto Azumarill. Oh baby, we're picking up the 1-hit KO. Tauros, thank you. Huge KO right there, baby. Bye bye, Water Rabbit. Thank you for coming. I'm gonna take some nice recoil. And they're just gonna U-turn. Alright, that's fine. They're gonna U-turn out. Don't be Incineroar, please. Don't intimidate me. It's Whimsicott. Alright, that's fine. Whimsicott takes a bunch of damage. We're gonna have some leftovers. I'm gonna now skill swap the contrary onto my little Tauros. It's not necessary. But it'll be fun. And they probably fake out my... They probably fake out Tauros, if anything, right? So let's do this. Show me the fake out in Tauros, please. Oh, Battle's gonna be canceled, baby. But Malamar, again, putting in some crazy work with Topsy-Turvy this time. All right, we got a battle against Frank, and it's gonna be a nice little Sand Rush team with Lycanroc and Escadrille. 2 Sand Rush users. That might be Sand Force Escadrille, if I had to guess. I'm gonna go Malamar and Tauros. I think that's our best opportunity here. Could be kind of tough, but we're gonna go into those two, I think. Definitely gonna bring my Milotic in the back. And then, did we close things off with Hydreigon here? Or maybe the Tinkaton. Tinkaton with Fake Out. Baby Doll Eyes can be pretty good to help us soak some shots here. I'm just gonna go Hydreigon though. We're just gonna look for some straight damage in this game. Look to just overpower them with just damage. Raw power right here. So hopefully that lead doesn't really pressure my Tauros too much, and I can just go for a skill swap onto it, give it contrary, and start going for some close combats after that. But for the meantime, we're just gonna go for an attacking damage with the Tauros, either Raging Bull or Wild Charge. The Intimidate drop onto the... Ooh, they can go EQ. EQ Bravebird. Ooh, EQ Bravebird looks kind of tough. I'm going to skill swap, and I'm going to Terrasilize into Steel here. I kind of have to. And go for a Raging Bull. Yeah. I know an EQ is coming out here, and it's going to be super effective, but it is -1. And we have a pretty good defensive set, like I said. And we're going to resist the Bravebird, the potential Bravebird here. So I think going to the Steel Terror just kind of makes sense here. Yep, there's a Bravebird. And we're going to resist that, baby. Beautiful. Huge Terra. I wouldn't mind if it's just a stomping into this guy. We outspeed. Raging Bolt comes out here. Escadrille is Focus Sash? Excuse me? Swords Dance? Okay. That's a little scary. That's a little scary. But we are going to skill swap here. Gonna give my Tauros contrary. And we're going to intimidate the Escadrille once again. And the Talonflame. So both these guys are not going to do any type of damage right now. That's actually wonderful. I have Intimidate on Malamar. So what I can actually do here is, instead of going for a kill, I'm gonna go skill swap the Talonflame, try to give myself a +1, and go for a CC into the Escadrille. I don't mind it, because we're gonna get a +1 defense, +1 special defense, and a +1 in attack. And they're gonna Terrasilize Escadrille into ground. Okay, you're -2. You're -2, buddy. You will be getting off Tailwind and be able to outspeed us. That's fine. Never mind. We outspeed, baby. We outspeed the Talonflame. Tauros is going to get a +1 in defense and special defense, wasting the Terrasilization. We're going to Intimidate. We're going to skill swap the Intimidate onto the Talonflame, meaning it's going to intimidate us, give us a +1 in attack. Now, I need someone to answer me this question here while Flare Blitz comes out here and does respectable damage. Why in the world does Fake Tears work into Malamar after we Terrasilize, obviously, and give it a +2? On the other hand, when I go for Baby Doll Eyes onto my contrary Pokemon, either Malamar or Tauros, it doesn't work. It gives me a -1 in attack. Why is that? I'm confused as can be. I have zero idea. So if you guys can let me know down below in the description, in the comment section, I'd love to know, because Baby Doll Eyes does not work with Contrary. I don't know why. I searched it up, couldn't find anything on it, so very confused on that. But back to the game. My Charles is sitting at +1 attack, +1 defense, +1 special defense, baby. There's a T-Tar. They wasted terrestrialization. I could go Hydreigon here, or I could go into my Milotic. Or it doesn't really matter. Because all I'm gonna go for here is, you know what, actually I'm gonna skill swap back my Contrary, go for a CC into T-Tar. CC into T-Tar should say bye-bye to Tyranitar, baby. +2 defense, +2 special defense, +1 in attack. We should easily survive this Flare Blitz. And now, the reason I went back into that is because I can now go back into... Oh, we survived, baby. Let's go. That's huge. We survived 2 Flare Blitz and a Brave Bird. We're going to skill swap back the Contrary so that my Charles is almost ready to die, meaning we don't need that anymore. Now Malamar can take use of the Contrary, give it onto Hydreigon, give it onto, well, only Hydreigon really, or it could use it itself for superpower. So fantastic play right there. Gonna be the Gastrodon, and that's gonna be GG's. This poor Gastrodon can't do anything. Let's start going to superpowers there, and let's go into a wild charge into the actually, do I want to kill my own? Do I want to kill my own Tauros here? It's a little mean. Let's go superpower into this guy. Let's go superpower there, and let's go CC into the Gastrodon. See how much damage we can do to the Gastrodon. Here comes the CC from the Tauros. +1 stab. Not bad damage. That's not bad damage. Flare Blitz is gonna finally get rid of the Tauros after so many attempts. Tauros, you did fantastic there. +2 defense, +2 special defense, and a +1 on attack. We got Tauros all leveled up, and it did a ton of damage. Talonflame's gonna take some recall. We're gonna go for another superpower, give ourselves a +1 attack and defense. And they're gonna go Earth Power. That's actually not bad damage. Now all I gotta go for here is I can come into Hydreigon. Hopefully I can get the Topsy-Turvy to work right here. That's what I'm gonna go for here. Do not quit, please. Let's go Hydreigon. Let's go into Topsy-Turvy, into the Hydreigon, and let's go for Draco Meteor right here. Let's get rid of the Gastrodon. I don't want to get yawned. We'll go for the Draco Meteor. Please do not cancel. Let's get the Topsy-Turvy to work here. As long as we see it. We see the +2, the -2 go to +2. That's all I want to see. All I want to see. So that means Hydreigon, you got to land your Draco Meteor, please. Beautiful. Hydreigon landing the Draco Meteor. Bye-bye, Gastrodon. Thank you for coming. -2 in special attack. Oh no, what shall I do? What shall I ever do? I'm gonna take some Life Orb chip. That's not gonna KO me. That thing is -2. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go for a Topsy-Turvy. Hydreigon's -2 is gonna go into a +2 special attack. So now we have a +2 special attack, plus Life Orb boosted. Draco Meteor ready for that Talonflame. Don't you just love to see these things? I love Pokemon. Sometimes it just pisses me off though. All right, so cool. Enough talking. Let's go into Psycho Cut. Let's go into a nice Draco Meteor. But first, let's see the +2. +2 special attack, baby. Let's go to the Draco Meteor. Finish his battle off and finish this video. Hydreigon is connecting and picking up the KO on Talonflame. And that's going to be GG's, baby. What a recording. Insane stuff with Malamar. GG's. Well, there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Our Contrary Malamar and Blaze Tauros team is complete. And if you love just dominating, you've got to use this team. Holy, is Contrary Malamar an actual threat in this meta. It can do so much damage, it can reverse things, it can just stop their whole momentum. The fact that we topsy-turvied a +6 Azumarill into -6 is just absolutely ridiculous. It can do so much damage after a couple superpowers, be so bulky with a fake tier boost and a couple superpower boost. Like, this thing is just insane. Plus the leftovers and running a tanky build on it, this thing is just absolutely fantastic, especially with how many dark types there are in the meta. How many fighting, there's a good amount of fighting types. You'll see Annihilate a lot. Superpower plus Psycho Cut, really good move, really good moves to have on it. And on the other hand, Tauros, it doesn't even, like, getting Contrary on Tauros was fun for that one game, but it's just not needed. Tauros as it is, fast Pokemon, really strong, really defensive, can do a ton of damage and just support Malamar like it did in most of these games. I'm gonna have to make a different video on Blaze Tauros and make it its own video, because I feel like Malamar just took the whole cake on this video. But regardless, that was fantastic. But I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, please feel free to leave a like down below and subscribe to the channel. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.